Let me just make this what if. Hello everyone, welcome back to another what if. Today's what if is going to be a what if. Another what if suggested by a fan. This video has been in the works for a long time. I still had to get my script and everything, and I had to do a lot of research. And this video almost took 2 weeks to get prepared. And plus, the reason why this video hasn't came out any sooner is because by the time of me recording this is a few days after Halloween, but this video will get cut up into short parts because I'm probably going to, I'm working on my animation right now. And yeah, let's get into it. We start off on a distant planet, a planet where Saiyans live. There's 2 Saiyans in a pod together. One Saiyan that's insanely strong, stronger than even King Vegeta himself, stronger than Prince Vegeta, and stronger than a kid named Broly. This kid's name is Kakarot. Paragus and Bardock become friends and bond over their strong power level babies and decide to become their friends, to become friends. Bardock and Paragus eventually have to be kicked out of the planet, and then Kakarot and Broly decide to send to the planet Earth. Bardock decides to send Guinea because he knows that Frieza's planning to attack the planet, and Bardock wants to stay here and protect the planet. Paragus is not really a fighter, so he goes with Guinea. And Guinea, Goku, or Kakarot, Guinea, Kakarot, Broly, and Paragus all leave to go to Earth, while Bardock fights. While Bardock is getting consumed in the blast, he thinks about his son, and Bardock sees everything that Goku's seeing. He sees the planet start to get engulfed into a black blast. Bardock can somehow feel Goku's emotions. This is what Kakarot's feeling. Bardock's eyes begin to glow, and Bardock's hair shines into a goldenish color. Bardock feels enraged as the planet is about to get consumed in that Frieza's blast. A yellow beam disperses Frieza's blast, and Frieza looks scared, in shock, and he's scared. He sees a man, a golden figure, a legend, a mythic, a legend. Bardock, the first ever Super Saiyan in the millenniums. Bardock charges right towards Frieza and said, "This is for everything." And shoots a blast right towards Frieza, destroying Frieza and his entire ship. Frieza sits there in shock. As he's dying, "A monkey killed me. I should have known. It was all my fault." Bardock slowly starts to pass out and crashes back to planet. Starts to crash straight back to planet Vegeta. Everybody eventually knows that was Bardock because he was the only Saiyan in space. Everybody praises Bardock as a god. And Bardock is way stronger than King Vegeta at this point, and Bardock eventually wakes up and starts training for a few years. His wife, knowing that Bardock probably died with the other Saiyans. Goku would probably grow up to be a normal kid. Everything happens until Dragon Ball Z during the Saiyan saga. Instead of Raditz coming to get Goku, it's Bardock. Bardock comes to get Goku and tells him this: "Hello, son." Goku already knows that this is his dad, but his name is still Kakarot, and he still has a Saiyan nature, but it's a little bit more controlled, and he's more peaceful over a few years. Goku says, "Hello, father," and he introduces his son Gohan, and then Chi-Chi as well. All of them decided to move to space because there he has to show him a surprise, and he has to show Guinea. They eventually all went to planet Vegeta, but it's not called Planet Vegeta no more. It's called Planet Saiyan. where everybody has their own type of government and everything. They eventually land on planet Saiyan, and they see Bardock is the new king, since King Vegeta's reign has been over for many years. Goku trains all the way up until basically the which will be the Frieza arc, which will be changed to the King Cold arc. King Cold would invade, knowing that some Saiyan killed his son. King Cold will be training after all these years. King Cold will eventually come down with a whole bunch of powerful army, and we'll see some new. He had the instant Ginyu Force there, and then they will all say, King Cold will tell who's the one that killed his precious little boy. Goku and Bardock would all come out basically, Goku and Bardock would come out the castle and say, Bardock would say he did, and he knows who you are, King Cold. Bardock and Goku would look at each other and tell Goku to stay back. This is his fight, and then Bardock goes straight for King Cold, trying to kill him like he did Frieza. But King Cold deflects him and throws him into a rock far away, and it blitzes Bardock. Starts pounding on Bardock, and Bardock finally does go Super Saiyan and punches King Cold, breaking one of his horns and knocking him all the way into the castle, basically. Bardock would sit there and think about what's going on, and then he would finally go Super Saiyan 2 and blitz towards him. Bardock probably learning Super Saiyan 2 while he was training. Because remember, Bardock unlocked Super Saiyan while Goku was still a baby, and he's been training all the way up until the Frieza saga. So Bardock is probably relatively as strong, is way past Super Saiyan. Goku would look at his father beating on Frieza, and he would notice that his father's really incredible until he sees King Cold and a golden beam. And King Cold say, "This is my golden form. How do you like it?" And then as soon as Goku's about to step in, King Cold goes up to Bardock and shoots a death beam right through in his heart, killing King Vegeta. Killing him instantly. Broly and Vegeta sit there in shock, going close to Bardock. Remember, Broly's alive, and he's with Goku in this timeline. Broly and Goku snap. Their eyes begin to glow a little reddish. Broly loses his pupils, and basically Goku's eyes glow red. Goku goes Super Saiyan, and so does Broly, but their Super Saiyan is way powerful than Bardock's Super Saiyan 2. Bardock notices this as he's slowly dying, and he goes into the afterlife. Broly and Goku are the legendary and mythological Super Saiyan. Broly blitzes towards King Cold, smashing his skull into the ground, and King Cold, in retaliation, grabs Broly by the hair, slides him to the ground, and shoots a death beam right through his arm, about to kill him. Remember, Broly's not as strong as Canon because even though he's Super Saiyan, he doesn't have. King Cold probably mastered Golden, and he has all these years to master Golden, so he's probably way beyond Golden. He blitzes right towards Goku and he tries to shot him with a death beam, but as soon as the death beam hits Goku, it literally deflects and hits King Cold in the shoulder. King Cold is surprised to see Goku. His eyes are still reddish, and his hair is still Super Saiyan, but he's not moving a muscle. Until King Cold slowly feels a sharp pain into his stomach and sees a beam right there, and King Cold explodes. King Cold, on the verge of death, sees Goku still standing in that same position, but then when he looks up again, he sees Goku flying over him and slowly flying down towards King Cold. King Cold says, Who are you?" And Goku says, "I'm Son Goku." Well, he says, my name's Kakarot. And then Goku powers up a Kamehameha and kills King Cold. Goku would eventually go back to Earth and decide to live on Earth from now on, and decides to stay there for the rest of his life. He would eventually, the Cell Android saga would happen. As normal, Goku would not get the heart virus because he would not live on Mount Paozu like an animal. That's what I'm assuming that he got. Well, Goku would be training one day and he would master his Super Saiyan form. Even though Broly couldn't master couldn't master his strength. The Cell Saga would happen normally. Goku would get the heart virus and the androids will attack. Goku would blitz right through him and kill them both. Dr. Gero would eventually find a way to escape and summon Android 18 and 16. 18 and 16. 18, 17, and 16, they'll all get summoned and tell them to attack. Dr. Gero getting killed, Goku flying towards him and almost killing Android 17 and 16, and leaving 18 to reflect on her actions because she had a change of heart. Eventually, Android 18 would fall in love with Krillin way earlier, and they decide to be together. Goku decides to start training his son Gohan, and then Gohan unlocks Super Saiyan and also Super Saiyan 2, while Goku unlocks Super Saiyan 2 and starts to try to figure out what his mythological Super Saiyan is. He only used Super Saiyan 1, but he knew he has a forbidden power that's tapped into. I also forgot to say that Broly, Bardock would get revived as well.